Hello, dear viewers. If you are doing research in the field of phytochemistry and you want to do the phytochemical testing of your plant extracts or plant samples, then this video will be very much helpful for you. I am Dr. Hamad, PhD in phytochemistry, and in today's video, I will tell you that which chemicals you required and what is the detailed procedure to do phytochemical testing on your plant samples. I will tell you that how you can do the phytochemical testing for different phytochemicals, including alkaloids, flavonoids, phenolics, tannins, terpenoids, glycosides, saponins, fats, fixed oil, and some others. So first of all, these are the phytochemical classes for which I will tell you that how you can do the phytochemical testing, including all these. These are the test names. For example, for alkaloids, you can do Dragon-Tove test, Meyer's test, Hager's test, Wagner test. And to do these tests, you need these all the chemicals, including bismuth nitrate, potassium iodide, picric acid, mercury chloride, etc. Similarly, for glycosides, the test is Keller-Killiani test. For that, you need glacial acetic acid, ferric chloride, and concentrated sulfuric acid. Likewise, the other test is for the determination of tannins and phenolic compounds in your plant extracts. And for that, we will use ferric chloride test and gelatin test. For flavonoids, these are the tests. For fats and fixed oil, these are the tests. For triterpenoids, these are the tests. For phytosterols, for carbohydrates, and for saponins, these are the test names. And these all are the chemicals or reagents which you require. If you have all of these chemicals and reagents, then you can simply do the phytochemical determination or preliminary phytochemical screening of all of these important phytochemicals in your plant sample. Now I will stepwise, I will explain that how you can do this. So first of all, the procedure for the test of alkaloids. For alkaloids, we can do these 4 tests: Dragon-Tove, Meyer, Hager, and Wagner test. First of all, to perform these tests, we have to prepare these reagents, including Dragon-Tove reagent, Meyer reagent, Hager's reagent, and Wagner reagent. For Dragon-Tove reagent, simply we can prepare it by mixing an equal volume of solution A and solution B and 20 ml of glacial acetic acid and 100 ml of distilled water. Solution A is simply prepared by dissolving 2 gram of bismuth subnitrate and 25 ml of glacial acetic acid in 100 ml of distilled water. And solution B will be prepared simply by dissolving 40 gram potassium iodide in 100 ml of distilled water. Then what we will do, we will just mix equal volume of solution A and solution B and then add 20 ml of glacial acetic acid and 100 ml of distilled water. Then second is Meyer reagent. It is simply prepared by dissolving a mixture of mercury chloride 1.36 gram and potassium iodide 5 gram in 100 ml of distilled water. For Hager's reagent, you can prepare it by dissolving 1 gram of picric acid in 100 ml of distilled water. For Wagner reagent, you can prepare it by dissolving 2 gram of iodine and 6 gram of potassium iodide in 100 ml of distilled water, and then dissolve 4 gram of potassium iodide in minimum quantity of water and add 2 gram of iodine. Iodine dissolved completely by complex formation, then volume should be make up to 100 ml. So this is the procedure that how we will make all these reagents. Then after making these reagents, how we will perform the test? First of all, Dragon-Tove test. Simply we will take 2 ml of our test sample test solution, plant extract or plant solution in a test tube, and we will add it in 1 ml of Dragon-Tove reagent in it. And then we will wait for the result. If we got reddish brown precipitates, then it indicates that the alkaloids are present in our plant samples. For Meyer reagent test or Meyer test, simply we will take 2 ml of test solution or plant sample or plant extract solution in a test tube, and we will add 1 ml of Meyer's reagent into it. If cream color precipitates prepared, then it indicates the presence of alkaloids. For Hager's test, we will take 2 ml of our test sample in a test tube and add 1 ml of Hager's reagent. If yellow PPTs will form, then it indicates the presence of alkaloids. For Wagner's reagents, we will take 2 ml of test solution in a test tube and add 1 ml of Wagner reagent. If brown precipitates will form, it will indicate the presence of alkaloids. So this is all about the alkaloids. Next is what is the procedure for the test of glycosides. We use Keller-Killiani test for it. For Keller-Killiani test, simple procedure is that we will take 2 ml of our test solution, that is plant sample or plant extract solution, in a test tube. Then we will add few drops of glacial acetic acid and 2 ml of ferric chloride solution. Now add 1 ml of concentrated sulfuric acid along with the walls of the test tubes. If there will be formation of reddish brown color at interface, it will indicate the presence of glycoside in your sample. Next is the procedure for the test of tannins and phenolics in your plant samples. The tests are ferrichloride test and gelatin test. For ferrichloride test, we will take 2 ml of test solution in a test tube and then add 2 to 3 drops of ferrichloride, 5% ferrichloride solution. If bluish black or greenish black coloration will indicate if it is bluish black or greenish black coloration is formed, then it indicates the presence of tannins and phenolics. For gelatin test, we will take simply 2 ml of test solution in a test tube and add 2 ml of 1% solution of gelatin containing 10% sodium chloride. If white precipitates is formed, then it indicates the presence of the phenolic compounds. Next is the procedure test for the flavonoids. For flavonoids, we use lead acetate test and alkaline reagent test. For lead acetate test, we will take 2 ml of our test sample and add into 1 ml of 10% lead acetate solution. Yellow coloration or bulky white precipitates will indicate the presence of the flavonoids in your sample. For alkaline reagent test, on addition of increasing amount of 10% sodium hydroxide solution, test sample showed yellow coloration, which becomes colorless on addition of few drops of dilute hydrochloric acid. And if yellow coloration will form, it indicates that if the yellow color becomes colorless on adding the dilute hydrochloric acid, it means that flavonoids are present in your sample. Then the test for fats and fixed oils are stain test and saponification test. For stain test, we simply take small quantity of the extract on the filter paper and press it. The stain on the filter paper indicates the presence of fats and fixed oils. For saponification test, we will take few drops of test solution and then add 0.5 ml of 3 molar sodium hydroxide solution and then heat the mixture for 15 minutes. After that, add 10 ml of water into it and shake it well. The formation of bubbles indicates the presence of triglycerides and lipids. Next is the test for triterpenoids. The test name is Salkovskis test. For this test, we will simply mix 2 ml of test solution with 2 ml of chloroform, and then we will add 2 ml of concentrated sulfuric acid along the walls of test tube. Chloroform layer will turn into yellow color, which indicates the presence of triterpenoids in your sample. Next is the procedure for the phytosterols. In phytosterols, what we will do, we will simply mix 2 ml of test solution with 2 molar acetic anhydride. And to this solution, we will add 1 or 2 drops of concentrated sulfuric acid slowly along the sides of the test tube. An array of color changes show the presence of phytosterols in your sample. Next is the procedure for test of carbohydrates. It is Salvinov's test. Okay, first we will make the Salvinov's reagent. To prepare this, we will dissolve 1 gram of resorcinol in 330 ml of concentrated HCl and then dilute the mixture up to 1 liter with distilled water. This reagent remains stable for 1 year. You can use it anytime. Okay, what is the test procedure? We will take 3 ml of Salvinov's reagent and then add 0.5 ml of the test solution. The solution was then heated in boiling water bath for 2 minutes. A positive test indicates positive test for carbohydrates by the formation of red product. If red product or red color formation is there, then it means that carbohydrates are present in your sample. Next test is the test for the saponins. It is named as foam test. In this test, what we do, the test sample is diluted with distilled water and made up to 20 ml. The suspension is shaken in a graduated cylinder for 15 minutes. If 2 centimeter layer of foam is formed, then it indicates the presence of the saponins. So this is all about the preliminary phytochemical testing for your samples. If you have all the reagents, these are the chemicals, then you can simply do this for your plant samples. I hope you would like my video. Please like and subscribe to my channel. Thank you very much.